Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Infra Arcana, which is a roguelike. Not technically, or not an old roguelike, but very much an old school roguelike in spirit. Gameplay-wise inspired by things like ADOM. I see some ADOM in there, in the command specifically, and certain aspects of the gameplay, but I'm sure it's inspired by, you know, all the great classics that anyone making a roguelike and playing roguelikes is familiar with. Possibly more familiar than I, so I'm not even going to see many of the similarities. In terms of content and flavor, this one is based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft, which I happen to be a fan of. So when I played this all the way back when, as you can see, this version here, version 13, is from 2012. So yeah, that's around the time I played it. Maybe I played it in 2013 or so. So it's safe to assume that I have not played this game in about 5 years. I did enjoy it though, and I always meant to come back. And ever since starting this roguelike Let's Play series of mine, I've meant to dedicate at least an episode or two to this one, just because I had it in such favorable memory all this time. Now, as I said, I've not played this in several years, except that I just started a short test run just to get back into the controls. I did a lot of reading in the in-game manual, which is, you know, short but has all the necessary information. Of course, this game, you know, having, I think the first version, yeah, you can see it right there, it dates back from 2011. So even though this is version 13, it has not had the kind of time and development put into it that, you know, a thing like ADOM has, like, you know, 20 years of development. So it certainly doesn't have that amount of content, but it feels very solid for what it is. Now, I'm going to play at least one run of this version that I'm somewhat familiar with. However, I've also looked up whether there exist any slightly newer versions, perhaps. And yes, turns out the latest version I could find was from 2 days ago. That's July 22nd, 2018, as of recording this. So yeah, seems like this game is very much still in development. I only booted that version up once to see if it runs, and it does. It looks very different. It has sound, actually, which is kind of frightening. And I know nothing else about that, but I definitely want to take a look and see what has changed in the last 5 or 6 years. So that's going to be interesting. And with all of that out of the way, I guess I'm just going to jump into a new game. I think I'm going to give all of my characters in this game names from Lovecraft story protagonists, and I'm going to start with Randolph. Should I go with first or last names? I don't know, I guess I'm going to go with last names? Carter. Not that it really matters. I'm not going to base the characters' stats off of their book counterparts or anything. I'm just going to use the names. So, you choose one ability to begin with. Explanations are there. Dodging is straightforward. Melee accuracy, ranged accuracy. There are, well, melee weapons, ranged weapons like firearms, as I guess it says right there. Since this does take place in the period of, well, the 20th century, basically. And, yeah. So we have firearms, and we also have thrown weapons like knives, and I guess I haven't really found anything other than knives. Mobility is only 1 level. Occasionally get a free turn. I don't know. Maybe this works together with ranged weapons pretty well. Searching seems useful to find more items. Item drops aren't all that common, and especially things like ammunition and, of course, consumables like scrolls and potions are always in short supply. Sneaking is nice. I really enjoy sneaking up on enemies. Unfortunately, sneaking attacks seem to only happen with melee weapons. Yeah, not when shooting them from stealth, basically. Which I guess would make this a little bit overpowered, since, yeah, the way this works is that enemies always start unaware of your presence, and the longer you spend in their line of sight or area of hearing or whatever, for every turn they have a chance of spotting you. So yeah, as soon as an enemy comes into view, they're more often than not, they are actually unaware of you. So if it would be possible to just shoot them then and get the backstab bonus, so to speak, that would be a little bit too good, maybe. Language. This would be basically based on myself, if I want to put myself into this game, which I'm not sure I want. Ancient language and esoteric symbolism. Your chances to identify and memorize manuscripts increases. Right. Fortitude helps against insanity. Healing, toughness. I don't know. All of these are useful, basically. I guess I want to go with fortitude because insanity is a very real danger in this game, as should surprise no one. I stand on a cobbled forest path. Ahead lies a shunned and decrepit old church building. From years of investigation and discreet inquiries, I know this to be the access point to the abhorred cult of starry wisdom. I will enter these sprawling catacombs and rob them of treasure and knowledge. The ultimate prize is an artifact of non-human origin called the Shining Trapezohedron, a window to all secrets of the universe. Right. Needless to say, in my couple of current characters that I've played in this, I've never made it very close to them. So, what do we have? What kind of information? I guess we can look at our character, which only tells us the list of our skills, and that we currently have no mental conditions. That is sure to change. As for the stats, I don't know. Do you see my mouse cursor? No, you don't. Okay. Anyway, down at the bottom, our status text tells us our name, our hit points, insanity, which is the purple number is our overall insanity, and then the green number is our shock. Which is, okay, the way this works, I guess I could just go through the manual, which is going to explain all these things better than I could. And it also has a nice little quotation from, so we have a full list of commands here, which are usually, mostly standard, the usual commands, the standard commands, for the most part. Except we have, Z is not used for spellcasting, but for switching weapons, which is a thing here. Yeah, and spellcasting is done with X instead. I mean, sure, why not? Interface explains what I just explained. Insanity. A few steps more, and our breaths were literally snatched from us by what we saw. So literally that Thornton, the psychic investigator, actually fainted in the arms of the dazed men who stood behind him. Norris, his plump face utterly white and flabby, simply cried out inarticulately, whilst I think that what I did was gasp or hiss and cover my eyes. The man behind me, the only one of the party older than I, croaked the hackneyed "My God" in the most cracked voice I ever heard. Of 7 cultivated men, only Sir William Brinton retained his composure, a thing the more to his credit, because he led the party and must have seen the sight first. H.P. Lovecraft, Rats in the Walls. Certain events in this game affect the sanity and composure of your character. One of the main threats to your mental health are the various horrifying creatures that inhabit the game world. When inside your view, some creatures may cause a vague unease, while others are very disturbing to behold. You also lose sanity for gaining esoteric knowledge, such as learning what the magic incantation of an old scroll does, and also from the act of using magic in itself. Right, so reading a scroll, even if they are for the most part beneficial, at least to my experience, they always give you a certain amount of shock. So that's the second number in parentheses. Yeah, as well as actually casting the spell itself. And as it says here, fighting various creatures. Right. Finally, there is a slow perpetual draining of your sanity from simply exploring and dwelling in this ancient haunted dungeon. Your state of insanity is represented in the game by 2 percentage values. The X value represents your insanity, while the Y value represents your current state of shock, stress, or paranoia. I guess stress is a good way to address this, or to name this in general. When various disturbing events occur, the shock value rises. When shock hits 100%, the following happens. You do something, scream, laugh, faint, babble, gain a phobia, which is always fun, and the shock value is restored by a bit. Not completely. And insanity rises by, I think it's 4%. And, of course, once insanity is at 100%, you die. Or, well, you don't die necessarily, but you just completely lose your mind, and it's no longer possible to play the game. Right, monster symbols doesn't really apply because we are playing with the graphics on. But yeah, there are basically normal sized or smaller sized and bigger sized versions of the same archetype of enemy, which is kind of interesting. Sneaking and backstabbing. It's also pretty straightforward, and I also kind of explained that. And we can use explosives, right? That's another thing that I haven't really experimented much with. So let's see here. We are currently wielding an axe, which is actually kind of decent at 2d6 damage, 30% hit chance, as it says in the bottom right. No firearm, right, because we're not currently equipped with a firearm. We have prepared our M1911 Colt with 7 shots. We also have 2 extra cartridges of ammo. We have 10 throwing knives and no armor. Also some Molotov cocktails, flares, and iron spikes. And dynamite. Okay. Yes. What else? Dungeon level 0, because this is the overworld, of course. We can look around here. We have some withered shrubs. We have some trees. We have some non-withered shrubs. Right. Character level 1. Next level up in 60. No armor. And our missile damage. And with Z, we can switch between our prepared and our equipped weapon. Now we have our Colt equipped. However, as ammo is a little bit scarce, I don't know, shouldn't it? I guess it depends on what you want to focus on. Of course, shooting things from a distance has the benefit of not being punched in the face by them while doing so. While using melee weapons is exactly lacking that particular benefit, but doesn't use any ammo. And ammo is obviously not well, it's used up, and there is no reliable way to restore it, as far as I can tell. So, for the beginning, I'm going to hack at things with my axe, I guess. And I'm not actually sure. Hello, there we have a wolf. I'm not actually sure if this overworld, this beginning screen, is also randomly generated. I think it is, actually. I see here a wolf. And you even get this nice little description, which is kind of reminiscent of ADOM. This is one of the things that reminds me of that one in particular. Although I guess Angband also has that. It's a very similar thing. I mean, so does Dungeon Crawl for that matter. It's just the particular style that reminds me of ADOM somehow. A large wolf with eyes full of cunning. They tend to dwell alone or in small groups and are normally found beneath depth level 1. They move fast. I do not recall having dispatched any of these before. Well, that's going to change. I miss completely, he bites me. That's a great start. I take 3 damage. Okay, and I kill it. You do not regenerate health normally. That's... Oh, and my stress just went up by 2. Interesting. So yeah, you do not heal passively unless you invest in the healing skill. But you can heal manually, which takes time. Basically stop and care for your wounds. And time passes, during which you can get attacked, I suppose, although I guess that will cancel the healing. My insanity or my shock just went down. Interesting. I wonder why it went up to begin with. Okay, each wolf gives 5 experience, is that right? Yeah. So I guess it's worth roaming around here, where it's really safe compared to the dungeon. Here we have the ancient church. Oh, right. Yeah. The wolves also aren't really all that bad, all things considered. So yeah, anyway, healing does restore your health to full always, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, since it does spend time, it also means that your insanity is gonna rise just from spending time in the dungeon. What's up with this wolf? I could throw a knife at it, but there is a chance for knives to get destroyed. I guess I might as well show it off though. Oh, that even died. And yeah, knife is gone. That's unfortunate. I don't think there are any secrets to be found or any items. Just a couple of wolves that you can kill for experience. And you know, every level up gives you some extra health, as well as an extra skill point to distribute, which is of course very helpful. There were not nearly as many wolves here as in my previous test game. Oh, there's one inside the church. Or several, actually. There we go. You also have an altar here, which you cannot interact with, as far as I'm aware. Maybe you can blow it up or something. I don't know. Should I try it? I'm mildly curious. Okay, so you pick your explosive. Then you... you need to... Okay, you need to press E again. That's how it works. Okay, so you light it, then you target it, and after a couple of turns it will blow up, and the altar is apparently made from something extremely sturdy. Alright, I'm gonna spend some time healing here. 70 turns, okay. That seems like a long time for 3 points of health, but since there is no insanity here, that was a pretty safe thing to do. Okay, we go down. And yeah, you cannot go back up. So it's only back down. Right, the other thing, I guess I didn't read it. I didn't read the end of the insanity paragraph in the manual. Insanity, or rather, your current shock value is reset to 0 when you use the stairs to the next level. So ideally, you want to go to the next level before ever reaching 100% shock. Nice. The Acolyte fires a shotgun at me. That's awesome. Apparently he only had one shot. Okay, I missed. Cultist shouts some kind of incantation. Oh yeah, that's a nice thing too that this game has. That I haven't really seen any other roguelikes do, is that you sometimes hear things from with a vague direction attached to it. So in this case, we hear an acolyte chant something from the west, which, I mean, duh, he's standing right there. Unless it was a different one. So yeah, anyway, the idea is that... Oh, nice. Wait, did you not drop? Oh, okay, I guess I lost my... Oh wait, no, my knife flew all the way here? Oh. Yeah, that must have been the one I threw, actually. Never mind then. So to finally finish that sentence, ideally you want to leave the floor before hitting 100 insanity or 100 shock, so that your insanity doesn't go up. Because, I don't know, there might be ways to lower insanity, but for the most part, you should try to avoid having it rise at all. Okay, we took 1 point of damage. Not so bad. I should... Oh. Well, this has never happened before. Guess I'm... Okay, good. That did not last long, thankfully. So that's a thing that can happen. Let's actually look at enemy descriptions. I forgot to look at the cultist before, but we should come across more. A large green spider. They tend to dwell in small groups and are normally found beneath depth level 1. They move slowly. I've killed 4 of these. Okay, it does not tell me the experience value, but that's fine. I'm not sure if there is a benefit to standing still. As you can see in the bottom left, it says that I'm currently still. Maybe that improves aim with ranged weapons? That would be cool if that was the case. Right now I haven't fully... there's a Tommy gun, that's nice. I haven't fully decided what to specialize this character in. I do like melee weapons. It's a machete. Okay. Machete that we... Wait, I think we know what it does, yeah. It's a 2d5 with 35% chance. It's a slightly higher hit chance for slightly less damage. There are enchanted weapons, or just better weapons, I guess, with plus values that do have the plus value directly added to their damage, and they also tend to have higher hit chance, although not entirely sure how that translates to the percentage value. But that does exist. Not sure why it's displayed in red right here. I hope that doesn't mean anything negative. Sort of shotgun. Do I... No, I don't have a shotgun. So I'm going to take this one. One thing you can do is that you can... Oh, I think this is... If it just says X, it's not actually... Ew. It's not actually gonna be enchanted or anything. Right, you can unload ammo from firearms on the ground without picking them up, which is pretty neat. What do we have here? Bloated corpses, which apparently like shooting puke across the room, which is, yeah, pretty disgusting. This lumbering giant corpse seems to be artificially bloated somehow. It is constantly oozing putrid liquid that it can spit to attack with. They tend to dwell alone or in small groups and are normally found beneath depth level 3. Okay, so these are kind of out of depth. They move slowly. Huh. Well, I'm gonna throw some knives, I guess. Let's hit. Oh, I hear the clanking sound when my knife hits the wall. Amazing. Okay, I guess I've hit the one. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. Let's fight them here. Actually, like this. They are slow, so I could try to outrun them, but enemies tend to come after you. Wow, these are tough. Oh, okay. Oh, the other one also circled around. Holy crap. Jesus. Awesome. I found a spider web trap. Oh god. I might actually die here. I've never died this early. Oh, well, I might have, but I definitely made it a lot farther on my test character. I'm gonna close this door here. And, I don't know, hope that they lose track of me. I'm only at 11 shock value. I guess bloated corpses aren't that horrifying compared to actual eldritch horrors. So I'm gonna spend some time healing here. Okay. 70 turns. What? I did not heal at all. Oh my god. They're both here. I'm just screwed. Wait. Jesus. There's no way. I guess I'm gonna... The only thing I can think of is switch to my shotgun, I guess, with only 2 shots, though. Maybe the Tommy gun is better? 10d2 plus 10 is a lot of damage. Of course, and I think it's gonna shoot multiple rounds with each attack. I mean, that's kind of the idea. Fire away. That's it. Oh god. Oh, I actually killed one, and I leveled up. Holy crap. Okay. I guess I'm gonna use ranged weapons. Okay, that did heal me up. Not fully. Also, I did not gain... I only gained 2 hit points, which is not great. Not sure if that's fixed. It's probably random, if I had to guess. Okay. Wow. Holy shit. I hope these are not gonna come back to life, because certain undead like to do that, which sucks. Okay, wow, that was mildly scary. Right, so our Tommy gun is down to 35 shots. I guess I'm gonna switch back to the machete or the axe. I guess a higher hit chance is better, because early enemies tend to die as soon as you actually manage to hit them. I'm gonna drop the axe. I'm gonna come across a better melee weapon, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. Wait, did I not? Oh, I found a second axe, right. Yeah, okay, I have the shotgun, which is gonna be nice. I guess it might have still been the better choice to use that against these big hulking things right in front of me. Even with only 2 shots, I guess there is a good chance for each of those guys to die from a single shot. But, okay, anyway. Wait, do I not have... Why do I not have any missiles? Did I use them? Oh, I used them all up, of course. Pff, derp. Okay, wolf dies. Yeah. Oh, they actually opened this door. Huh. Yeah, let's see if I can get most of my... yes, I want to use that. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I only seem to have lost a single knife. I'm also still only at 14 shock value, which is kind of surprising. Okay, we have some rats. Actually, I do want to look at the descriptions for each enemy at least once. A large and aggressive rodent. They tend to dwell in small groups and are normally found beneath depth level 1. They're sluggish. Move at sluggish speed. I mean, I don't know, maybe compared to a human? Although, not really. Nice. There, I managed to sneak up on that rat. And kill it immediately. A spider bites me for 1 damage. Gonna throw some knives whenever I can. This is another bloated corpse, are you kidding? Okay, I'm hit by puke. It's always nice. Okay. Maybe they're not that hard to kill even, and you gotta be kidding me. Where are these coming from? I do feel a lot more confident fighting them only one at a time though. That's for sure. A club plus 1. Club is 2d3 plus 1. Yeah, I mean that's 3 to 4. That's a 45% hit chance though. Yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, because it's plus 1. Okay, so that does make a significant difference. Fair enough. I'm gonna use that then, and drop the machete. I would really like a plus something machete like this one here. Oh, it's just a plus 0. Okay, fair enough. Oh, okay, there are the stairs. Yeah, I'm really doing pretty well in terms of stress. Surprisingly so. So I'm going to continue hacking through these easy-ish enemies. Maybe find some consumables. Maybe some extra ammo. Okay, we have this acolyte shooting a pistol at us. A fanatic cultist of the lowest rank, madly gibbering in some half-lost language. It is wielding a pistol. They tend to dwell alone and are normally found beneath depth level 1. Normal speed. Haven't killed any of them yet. Have I not? Oh, I guess the other one was not an acolyte. Nice. Oh, hey. Manuscript titled Bibox Audiosux. Audio sucks. I hope audio doesn't suck too much, actually. Grab the colt that I'm just going to unload, like so. Am I throwing knives back? Thank you very much. I guess I might as well read this manuscript to see if I can find out what it does. You recite forbidden incantations. I sink downwards. Okay, cool. I mean, I was kind of planning to go to the next level anyway. I also wanted to heal before I did that, but oh well. Now we know what that does, at least. Hello. Right, these reanimated corpses seem to be much more common on the first level. This rotting thing appears to have been brought back to life through some abominable process. It has grown sharp claws to attack with. They tend to dwell in small or large groups and are normally found beneath depth level 1. They move at normal speed. Right. Okay. They also tend to come back to life. And I'm not sure if there is a way to stop that from happening. Sometimes they splatter into gore. Did one come back to life? No. I guess more are just coming because they are hearing the fighting going on here. Okay, that one splattered into bits and pieces. That one too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess, yeah, this one must have come back to life, actually. So, was this a different enemy, or maybe not all of them are gonna come back to life? Who knows? A Tommy gun. Yes, please give me that ammo. Thank you very much. Ooh, we have lots of stuff here, relatively speaking. Read. I recite forbidden incantations. Disgusting critters appear around me. It was a manuscript of pestilence, and that raised my stress level, understandably. Oh boy, okay. Black spiders. Large black spider. Dwell in small groups. Okay, I've already killed a couple of these, actually. Rats. A green spider. Large green spider. I've killed 6 of those. I guess I've killed a variety of differently colored spiders. White spiders. Okay, these seem to be the easiest kind, perhaps? No, I don't know. Maybe they're really just color variations for the sake of flavor. Okay, I've reached level 3. That's certainly good. Well, of course, I've increased ranged accuracy, but I'm really mostly using melee weapons because I hate using up resources. Searching, sneaking. I mean, all of this is good. Maybe sneaking is gonna help me get a couple more sneak attacks on this horde of enemies. I really don't know. Fortitude seems good though, because I tend to hang around a lot on floors, you know, exploring everything and resisting the effects of insanity. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, as I said, all of these things seem like a good idea. It might be, in general, ouch. Generally speaking, might be a good idea to focus on one or only a couple of skills instead of, you know, spreading your skill points around too much. I also should really try to reach a slightly more confined space. Jesus, this is horrible. This was the worst spot to read that kind of spell, read that kind of scroll in. Period. Why? Okay, I guess spiders have this this thing that they tend to do in Angband, where they try to avoid moving out of open spaces and into your melee range. Whoops. Okay. I mean, individually, these rats and these spiders obviously aren't much of a problem. I say as I keep missing that one. Oh yeah, also in case it wasn't clear, but I guess it was. Enemies underlined with a blue underscore are currently unaware of me. So, assuming I hit, and I guess there must be a pretty significant to-hit bonus as well for sneak attacks. Yeah, when I attack one of those, I usually one-shot them. Okay, I really should not be fighting out in the open like this. Hello, wolf. Goodbye, wolf. Okay, now none of them are coming into my field of view. I guess these being animals, they actually tend to forget about me pretty quickly. Oh, I'm diseased. Awesome. Not even sure what that does, but it certainly isn't good. So yeah, unlike humanoids and probably some of the eldritch abominations that dwell on deeper floors, animals tend to forget about you pretty quickly as soon as you move out of their line of sight. I feel like they're constantly respawning. I must have killed all the ones I summoned at this point, right? I mean, even though each one of these is not worth a ton of experience individually, I am leveling up pretty nicely. A chill runs down my spine. Does it? No idea what that means. I think I just got a ton of extra stress? Huh. Maybe that's because I'm diseased. I don't know. Maybe something is on this floor that causes bad things to happen. Oh, that was all of my... That were all of my throwing knives. Yes. I guess I should go around and collect a couple of them. Really close to leveling up. Nice, level 4. That should give us a couple of hit points back. Maybe even heal disease, although I doubt it. I could max out Fortitude. That will put me in a good position for the things to come. Healing, toughness... I mean... less likely to be affected by these things. Sure, it's a gamble. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm sure the chances to resist are actually quite good at third rank, but of course that's quite the investment to make. I should probably invest in some healing. Yeah. Throwing knife. We did get back a decent amount of hit points. What? I did not kill this rat with a sneak attack. Maybe I missed. Okay, finally the room seems to be mostly cleared. Here we have a reanimated corpse. Right, this rotting thing appears to have been brought back to life through some abominable process. It is wielding a rusty axe. They tend to dwell in small or large groups, normally found beneath depth level 2. Move at normal speed. Well, okay. Yes. I do not like the fact that I've used up... oh my god. most of my throwing knives already. Maybe I should do some shooting, actually. Well... maybe I should have. Nice. Okay. The thing is that switching weapons does take a turn, so... yeah, I usually want to avoid doing that while I'm standing right in front of an enemy. Also, shots do have a chance to actually hit enemies that are in between you and your target. And you can bash things with your ranged weapon, like this. I fumbled this completely. Wait, what? How did I switch places? Oh, I didn't, because, yeah, okay. Corpse raised behind me. What the hell? What just happened exactly? I reload? Oh. Oh, okay, I meant to attack, but I was out of ammo. Okay, so that makes you automatically reload. Hey, nice. The Cultist Acolyte fires a spike gun and hits the zombie. Or the reanimated corpse. That's cool. That's a thing that can happen. Shoot that guy. Oh boy. Okay. Let's clear the way behind me. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna try killing the freaking... acolytes. Okay, good. Jesus. Yeah. You're chanting. No. Okay, I'm gonna use this guy as a shield between me and the cultists and try to clear a way. Out of here. Or maybe not. Down to 4 hit points. Amazing. Where even am I? Oh. For a second there I didn't see myself because I almost looked like one of these blood spatters. Holy shit, this is not going well. This floor is not treating me very nicely. Should I switch to a... I mean, I'm down to 4 hit points. There is really not much I can do at this point. I guess I could have started throwing some dynamite at these things. Could switch over to my... shotgun still only has 2 shots, so maybe the Tommy gun starts spraying and praying. might be my best bet. I don't know. I might be dead. B, Tommy gun. What? Oh, okay. Yes. I'm hit. I'm dead. Oh, wow. That apparently dealt 5 damage. Well, that's unfortunate. I did mean to make it a little bit farther than this. Real file. Okay. High scores? Bob. Yeah, Bob was my test character. Atento was my one old character from before. Carter. Yeah, didn't make it quite as far. Should I go for another one? This did take 40 minutes, but I guess there were a lot of preliminary explanations going on. So yeah, let's start another one. Carter. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm gonna call this one Gilman. And well, he's supposed to have sharp senses. Well, I guess I might as well go for this. Backstory is always the same as far as I can tell. So, okay, let's just quickly check out this beginning stage, which is relatively safe. These wolves tend to not really deal all that much damage, and you can always just heal before delving into the dungeon itself. Yeah. Okay, I mean, this is obviously randomized. Oh, wow, there are quite a few of these, though, and I actually was hit. Cool. Of course, after saying that these wolves aren't typically all that dangerous. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna die here. Well, that hasn't happened before. I guess I could be using my throwing weapon. Would you please die, Sir Wolf? Jesus. Okay, great beginning. I'll just stand in this corner and hide like a little wuss. Okay, that wolf has not seen me yet. Yep. I thought he was dead. He was not. I'm dead. Okay, cool. That was very short-lived. Let's try that again, shall we? Searching, whatever. Only 9 throwing knives this time. 16 hit points. Okay, insanity is just going up and down here. Is that supposed to tell me something? 6 stress? Huh. Always 6 when stepping on this tile. Is there something here? Searching? Doesn't seem to do anything. Huh, weird. I wonder if that's actually supposed to mean something or if it's just, I don't know, a quirk of the engine. Oh, okay. Not sure where that wolf from behind me came from. I'm having an unprecedented amount of trouble killing these wolves. There we go. I certainly wouldn't be surprised if there is some kind of secret hidden in this beginning screen. It's floor 0. But I also don't really feel like spending too much time searching around in random places. Excuse me? Wolf? Would you please? Okay, I guess I can just wait in place and they're gonna come for me. It feels a little less silly than trying to run after them. Any wolves in here? Hello? Oh. Okay. I did lose a fair amount of hit points, so let's heal. Nice. And go down into the dungeon. This might be a secret passage. And it was. Okay, we have a... Oh, what? Keziah Mason? Is this because I named myself Gilman? You can't be... No way. During the Salem witch trials of 1692, an old woman by the name of Keziah Mason was arrested for the suspicious behavior, and something as for her suspicious behavior and seeming insight into other worlds. In her testimony to the judge, she confessed to having signed her name in the Black Book of Azathoth, and of her secret name of Nahab. She later disappeared mysteriously from Salem. She is described as having a bent back, long nose, and shriveled chin, and has a croaking voice. She has an animal familiar, the rat Brown Jenkin, which she trusts to carry messages between her and the devil. She feeds this creature on her blood. Keziah Mason is normally found beneath depth level 3. Okay, so maybe I'm just incredible, or this is just an incredible coincidence that exactly this character happened to encounter Keziah Mason, which he had some dealings with in the book. Dreams in the Witch House, I think? Or something? Dreams from the Witch House? In the Witch House? Something like that. She's currently unaware of me. That's probably going to change as soon as I switch weapons here, but I do want to try and shoot her. Keziah summons Brown Jenkin. Okay, that sounds like a bad idea. Or, I mean, a good idea for her. Bad thing for me. That object, no larger than a good-sized rat and quaintly called by the townspeople Brown Jenkin, seemed to have been the fruit of a remarkable case of sympathetic herd delusion, for in 1692 no less than 11 persons had testified to glimpsing it. There were recent rumors, too, with a baffling and disconcerting amount of agreement. Witnesses said it had long hair and the shape of a rat, but that its sharp-toothed, bearded face was evilly human, while its paws were like tiny human hands. It took messages betwixt old Keziah and the devil, and was nursed on the witch's blood, which it sucked like a vampire. Its voice was a kind of loathsome titter, and could speak all languages. H.P. Lovecraft. Dreams in the Witch House. Thank you. Brown Jenkin is normally found beneath depth level 3. Cool. Yeah, this can't be coincidence. Maybe naming my characters after Lovecraft characters is not such a good idea after all. Throw a throwing knife? What? Oh. Oh. A wolf appears, huh? I thought I was shooting all this time, but I wasn't. I'm taking a surprisingly small amount of damage here. I also want to run away. So that I can find one of these at a time. Like so, maybe? Oh! Brown Jenkin dies. Okay. I still have most of my hit points. Can I... What? Oh, this is not... There's a grey ooze. I thought this was some kind of puff of smoke or something. It's just a mass of gunk, but it seems sentient. They tend to dwell in small groups and are normally found beneath that level 3. They move at sluggish speed. I do not recall having it smashed. I think they also might multiply, potentially. It's hard to tell sometimes, because enemies tend to move at uneven intervals. So it's hard to keep track of which enemy just newly appeared and which one just moved. Oh yeah, actually... Wait, can I shoot her? I totally can. A disease is starting to afflict my body. How so? Is that just... maybe that just means that I am now afflicted with a disease. Okay. Shoot her? She dies! That was only worth, I think, 13? Was I at 16 before? I just happened to look at my experience recently. Okay. Well, Keziah Mason is dead. So far, so good. Switch to my... What is it? A club. Oh boy. Can I please kill this this ooze, this goo? Okay, I leveled up. Holy crap. Let's go for melee weapons this time around. Okay, I have a 55% hit chance with my club now, which is nice. Please die, ooze. There we go. Wow, that was awesome. Also scary, but mostly awesome. Okay, let's pick up the stuff that I left behind. Was this a flare gun? Okay. Did I have one of these? No. I do have flares, but not a flare gun. I suppose flares can normally be thrown for question mark damage? Or lighting up rooms? But also be used as ammo for a flare gun, which then causes them to deal damage? I don't know. That's just my theory here. Hello. Fiery potion. That sounds safe to drink. Sure, let's try it. What could possibly go wrong? I resist paralyzation. Cool. I like it. Now I know that I never want to try and drink one of those again. What else do I have? Nothing. In terms of consumables. Cool. Ammo? I do still have some ammo. Okay, I should probably switch to my weapon and reload in case I need it. Switch back to my club. Door is stuck. You can bash it, which might end up paralyzing you. It did not in this case. Search. Search some more. There's obviously something here. There we go. Also, of course it's stuck. Nice. Okay. I mean, there could be a secret door there, but without any hint as to where it might be, I feel like I'm better off just exploring somewhere else first. Yeah, I know, I'm starting to get to go a little bit insane. The acolyte makes strange gestures in the air. What acolyte? Oh, that one. Disease is starting to afflict my body. I'm more diseased. Wow. So that's a thing. Do I rush him down, or do I switch to my missile weapon? Actually, I can start throwing knives. What? I'm dead! What? How much? Oh. Wait. No, I don't know. Oh, he fired a pistol and I guess I didn't keep track of my hit points. Not sure how much damage he dealt. Must have been quite a bit. Well, that's... This is not going so well, is it? Huh. Okay, we're getting close to an hour here. Maybe I'm gonna call it an episode for now. But I feel like playing this older version of the game a bit more, because I feel like I've not quite been doing it justice. I've definitely seen more things on my off-camera time, like various dungeon features and other kinds of enemies. Yeah. And I would like to show off a little bit more of this version of the game before I move on. So I guess we'll see another one of version 13, if you're interested. So for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.